Hi everybody and welcome to WakeUpToLife.tv with Kelsey
and Karen. So today we are going to be talking about the law of attraction and how to apply that in your life from the micro to the macro.
Exactly.
And we're going to be talking more about our own experiences and how we apply the law of attraction in our life. So Kelsey, I know you've had a lot going on in your world in regards to the law of attraction and how that's being drawn into your life and the techniques that you use.
Yeah. Well, some of you, we mentioned before the movie The Secret. It's a really great movie. It's a great example of the law of attraction at work.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommended. And if you haven't heard of it already. And what I've got from that movie, and also what we know, there was a guy on there that said, create your day. And so I've been applying that. And so that's how law of attraction and creating my day kind of works for me, is I set out in the morning when I wake up how I want my day to look. And I visualize it. I actually go through the experience working out in my favor, and you know, that there's going to be a parking spot in the stall, for example, and that, yeah, just, and quirky things, interesting things. Maybe I'm having a situation where it's there's some tension or conflict, and I'm visualizing it working out well, and that's kind of how I've been applying the law of attraction for me, is just really on a day-to-day basis. So, for example, I'll just say one thing that happened. I had a client who was a little quite upset, and there was definite miscommunication, and I actually got a little upset over it. And that's been it's been a while since something has really kind of upset me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, and it could go one way, not in my favor, and it could be a really interesting bumpy road, or it could go in my favor and it would be resolved and it would be over. So I really, got focused and got clear what I wanted to see the resolution to be, and I just trusted that it would happen. And through the law of attraction and just knowing that this is what I want to have happen, and now the universe can take care of that for me. And one thing that was so amazing about it is, in the movie they say you don't need to know how it's going to happen. You just have to request it. So that was so perfect in the example, because when the resolution actually happened, the way it actually manifested was, there's no way I could have ever have envisioned it or quested it. It was just so perfect. And I think just allowing the universe to just let it happen the way it was meant to was so divine, and it was over just like that.
It always is perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
It always works out the way we want it to.
Yeah.
In the end.
In the end, yeah. It's just, and I think that it's that, like I'm feeling, but it's like trusting it, going through it, a lot of meditation again, and then here it is on the other side of it going, oh, that was so amazing. And it just, to me, affirms how amazing the law of attraction is.
And how much you are a creator of your life.
Yes. Yeah.
When we tune into our thoughts.
Yes.
And project the best possible outcome that we can have for ourselves.
Exactly. Speaking of best possible outcomes, I absolutely am in love with your vision, your future. So
Thank you.
Tell the world about it, because it is phenomenal.
Well, in regards to the law of attraction, I had a vision about 10 years ago to create a health center. And back then, I had this vision of this 7-story building. And to me, I was not ready to develop a building back then. And neither was Calgary at the time.
Right.
But it's amazing how when we just hold on to a vision, and it's like holding on to a dream, and we know in some way it's going to manifest. We don't know how, as you mentioned. But it's just trusting that we prepare ourselves for these opportunities in our life.
Yeah.
And so this summer, I started talking about this vision that I had really talked about in so many years. And it's amazing. It's so incredible how I open my mouth and start talking about what I'm passionate about, and people are becoming so attracted to the concept, so attracted to that vision themselves. And so it's becoming a shared vision for so many people. And so it's the Calgary Living Arts Center, and it's just going to be a building that integrates business, health, and consciousness. And I've already met an architect, I've met a developer already, and just through the synchronicity of friends, and they know people and they know people, and it's all the right people just coming on board and who have that same passion to serve and to make a difference in our lives.
Do you want to speak about the symbolism of the building too? That's what I love.
Well, it's a 7-story building based on the energy centers of the human body. So we've got the root chakra energy center, which is going to be the conference center of the building, which is going to be underground.
Nice.
And so it's going to be more like an earth chamber. And then also we have on the main level is going to be a restaurant and a non-alcoholic lounge. So the restaurant's going to be an organic vegetarian. So it's going to be about nurturing yourself and about health and educating yourself in regards to what's available. So it's not like I want everybody to become a vegetarian.
Not at all, no.
It's just about choice.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like, oh, do you want Greek tonight? Do you want Italian?
Yeah.
Do you want vegetarian?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so this is going to be a class 1 building. So instead of, there's so many buildings downtown that when you walk in to go to work, on your 9-to-5 job, whatever that looks like, some of these buildings are very they're not, they're not welcoming whatsoever. So we want to create, the whole lobby has a boutique hotel feeling, so when you walk in, it's very tranquil. And we're also going to have a spa, a class 1 spa, a yoga center, and a health club. And it's a health club like no other health club in Canada. And then there's going to be different levels of lease space for practitioners. We have a woman who wants to create a body talk clinic within the building. Yes, fabulous. And then of course acupuncturists and chiropractors. And then on the top floor, we're going to have a meditation center with a Zen garden.
Love it.
And so everyone has access to this meditation center. If you're feeling stressed out, maybe you're serving in the restaurant, you need 15 minutes, take the circular glass elevator to the top, right?
Yeah.
And meditate for a few minutes, center yourself, then you can come down again and serve from that heart center again.
And just thinking of that building versus the traditional building that we have now, usually it's the bar at the base of the place where people go to center themselves the old way, you know, and it's just like, are we really serving ourselves? You know, it starts from the inner and works to the outer. So
and the difference, Kelsey, with this lounge is that it's going to be a non-alcoholic lounge.
Yeah.
Health drinks.
Is that not symbolic?
So it's all about self-empowerment and just really honoring our body, mind, and soul.
Yeah.
The whole building is going to be about just nurturing the self.
Yeah. I think it's so amazing, and I know I was with you when you were starting to talk about it, and then that was maybe 2 months ago even, like not very long ago, and I think, you know, it's so amazing is you sharing, like I kind of see the day-to-day, like, oh yeah, I spoke to this person about it, they were really excited, and to see like where you are now with having an architecture interested, and like these are
Developers.
These are people that can make it happen like that.
Exactly.
And it's like this, we're on this cusp almost of it transitioning from dream to reality. And it's like law of attraction is at work, and you're opening yourself up to, you're speaking about it, you're getting it, your dream present in today, and you speak as if it's already happened, which I think is huge. And it's like, and now here we are, and you've got meetings, and you're going, and you spoke to this person who ended up playing that person, and this is the person that's going to happen, and yeah, it's very exciting.
Phenomenal, and again, it's when we're living with the law of attraction, there's no stress involved.
No.
There's no anxiety. It's just we're allowing what is to be what is. We're appreciating every moment, and it's just patience. Having patience for your dream or your vision in your life, to me, is the ultimate. It's just having the patience and again, and loving what you do. Loving the message that you have, and partaking that within your own life as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for us today. So I really appreciate you watching, and we look forward to more episodes together.
Definitely.
It's always fun.
Definitely.
And yeah.
Fly high. This is great. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for being here. And yes, we'll see you next week at 11 o'clock on Sunday.
Namaste.
Namaste.